Hi guys. Yeah, YouTube, y'all always know they update every week. So every week it's like learning new software when you're trying to go live. they trying to keep us they trying to keep us up to date. Every week YouTube changes, I promise you. If you've been doing YouTube lately and try to go live, every week it's different. It's a different way to go live. So I'm trying to figure it out. I figured it out. Good thing I'm smart. Okay, let's go. So we're going to talk about a lot of people talk about how love is law and law is love, and sometimes that sounds cheesy and corny. But if you really break down what love really is, it's all it is a strong passion or desire for something. It's a vibration. Hey, it's a bit annoying that YouTube changes a lot, but I got to keep up, I guess. Um, so when we talk about love, basically it's a strong desire to something. It's a passion, it's a strong desire, and it goes hand in hand with attracting what you want in your life. It goes hand in hand in all the universal law. You know, law of mentalism, law of polarity, all those laws. Basically, you have to have a strong love or desire to even go about using them to manifest or create the type of life you like or want. So, a lot of people are having issues, even if you do the dark energy method. A lot of people are having issues with manifesting. It's because they don't have the true desire. If you don't really have the desire or the passion about something, you're not vibrating on a high level of desire for what it is you're manifesting, or if you don't believe that you deserve it, you're not really desiring it. Because, for example, when a child desires a toy or ice cream, they really want that. They really want it. They know they can have it. They know they deserve it. No one told them anything else. So that's why when you go to the store, you hear them kids screaming and crying because they want that toy or that candy. Okay. Not because they're bad. Well, not because they bad, but because that desire is so strong. That is their way of trying to bring what they want into reality. Okay. It might not work, but sometimes it does. But let's just face it, it is that strong desire for that child to take action in such a way to where they have created a almost 80% chance of getting what they want. You know, um, so the strong desire or the love of something or the strong passion for something creates a lasting vibration, a steady vibration. Okay. Instead of a temporary, oh, I'm going to manifest for 30 minutes and then I'm going to go to sleep. When you truly desire and love something or are passionate about something on a daily basis, you're going to bring it, you know. And even if you use meditation or dark energy meditation method to manifest, if you manifest on top of that using what you truly desire, that frequency and that attraction and that love of something, it's going to come even faster. hmm Um, no, tomorrow night I'm going live with Sophia Stewart. Yes, that's tomorrow. I'm actually going to talk to her on the phone this evening to go over what we're going to talk about tomorrow. hmm Can I talk about the will? The will comes with the desire. If you don't have the desire, will cannot come. Okay. So you must have the desire first. If you don't have the desire, the will would not be there. So if you want something, you must have a strong desire, passion, or love for that thing. Then the will comes. Okay. People, mhm, right. So there's another magician movie for you to watch. Have you seen The Prestige yet? Nope, haven't seen it yet. I'll check it out. See if I can find a trailer and then see what it's about. Thank you, though. The Prestige. What if you have no desire or will or ambition? That means you need to find and seek some. If you don't have it, you need to find it within. So even if it's just love for yourself and desire to be a better whatever person, you should seek it within first. If you don't seek it within, you'll never find it anywhere else. It could be one of your talents. It could be something that you offer. It could just be something you're good at or something that you're passionate about, you know, and then the desire will grow from there. hmm if you don't know what it is, just figure out what most people compliment you about or most people think that you're good at, and then start from if you believe that or not. Explore it at least. hmm I just got on. So yeah, you've been helping us so much. You're like the female, which I don't even know who that is. R8 Blake. Okay. Kanye was talking about self-love recently. Yes. So self-love feels amazing. And a lot of people don't know how to love themselves. I'm going to tell you how to love yourself because most people think it's some cheesy stuff. I'm going to just to break it down, put yourself first, seek your own interests, do what makes you happy. That's self-love. Take care of yourself. That's basically it. You know, don't talk down about yourself. Put yourself first. Desire to be better and just go do it. That's basically self-love. It's not some emotional, spending time in a corner, drinking a cup of tea, meditating on who am I and what do I want. It's not none of that. It's look, I'm first. I'm important. I like myself. I like how I look. I like what I represent. I like what I do. Here are my passions. And I deserve this, and that because I know who I am and I'm ready and I have the will and desire to move forward and get the life that I want. That's self-love. Okay. Most people think being selfless or giving more to other people is beneficial because a lot of people still believe in karma. But a lot of those people are what we call doormats. And a lot of those people, yes, they're kind, but that's not going to bring you anything. Yes, that's sweet and very thoughtful, but there's no will or desire there to bring you what you want. Okay. So you may be doing something in order to get a reaction or, something good back, but that's not how it works. Okay. Um, so you have to have strong desire about something. Love is a strong desire or a strong passion towards something. And it's a vibration that the universe will match. So when you talk about love is the law or law is love, that means whatever you're vibrating on, whatever frequency you're really truly vibrating on, because you're always passionate and desiring a certain thing, that means it's going to come to you faster because it's going to have to match that frequency of giving you more of what you love. You know, you ever seen someone that is always getting good stuff? It seems like, oh, you're so lucky. Oh, you keep getting all these good opportunities. Oh, you keep, getting better at this and more of this and more of that. It's because they truly, truly, truly love what they do. They love what they're doing. They enjoy it. It's not like they're repelling more, it's they're attracting more. So if you loved your job, or you had a business and you loved your business, you're going to attract more business. If you hate your job and you hate your business, you're going to repel it and attract less business or less money, or maybe not even a job at all. You might lose it. You see? So, love is not bound to only people. It can be anything. It could be love of a talent that you have. It could be love of self. It could be love of what your career is. It could be love of the life that you're creating. As far as how you want things to go. It could be love of helping other people. It could be love of drawing, painting, designing, writing. So, whatever that is, that's what you really need to focus on. Not what you want, not what you don't have, not what you need, but what you love. Okay. Of course, we love our kids and our family and all that. That's more of a companionship and a relationship type love. Okay, that's automatic. That's why they come home every day, hopefully. So, the other type of love is love of what you desire, what you like to do, and like as an action word. You know. Okay, so and it is a very strong vibration. It's one of the strongest, highest frequencies because the desire is nonstop. Do you stop loving your children once you drop them off to school? No. Do you stop loving whatever you do that you really truly enjoy because you're not doing it at the moment? Nope. You don't stop. You know, um, and it's not putting love into it. It's just loving what you do. That's why I tell you, a lot of women on my other channel, and they say, "How do you wear makeup daily? How do you get up and put that makeup on daily?" I would be so tired and I couldn't do it because I love the process or the ritual of getting ready. I have a ritual, and that helps you to desire and to love exactly what you do. I put my computer on on my counter. I put on some spiritual videos or some Emerald tablets of Thoth audiobook, or I put some, Book of Enoch on. While I'm doing my makeup, I'm learning. I'm vibrating even higher. I love to learn, so I'm incorporating what I love with also, getting ready. And through loving that, I love getting ready. You see how it works? It's not a bother to me. I could take all day in the mirror putting on makeup if I choose to because I'm learning at the same time. You see, and a lot of people do that with my videos because they're so long. Oh, I get ready to your videos. So a lot, yeah, cleaning up. If you like to clean, yeah, some people are clean freaks and they love cleaning. So if you incorporate, or they hate cleaning and they love my videos, either way, it's gonna work. Okay. So right. Enjoy cleaning sometimes too. You do? Okay. So making sure that strong desire and passion is there when you manifest or just even think about having something or being something or getting an opportunity, you must have that desire to bring it in super fast. And like I said, all these techniques combine them. If you want to really see some stuff, combine that dark energy, combine that desire and that love frequency, combine it with, as we talked about yesterday, that mirror, combine it all and see what happens. hmm Um, don't question what? Oh God, we got a unemployed troll. Hold on, let me get him out of here. Sorry, y'all. You've you like you found a new love of cooking? Good. See? So, can you speak on the unk? I had a whole video on the unk. You can go find it. I think it's under breakdowns. Um, how to trick your this is the wrong channel, dear. Does anyone else want to clean your whole nope, I don't like cleaning. I hate cleaning. I can't even combine it with anything to even love it. So I don't do it. That's why I get a house cleaning service. So if there's something that you don't like, don't accept it. I don't care what it is. Find a way to transmute it and get around it. Because if you do something you don't like, what you're going to do is vibrate so in that frequency to bring you more things you don't like. That's why you have a lot of people that are depressed and can't get out the bed and don't know what's wrong with them because they're doing everything they don't want to do. Look, I know it sounds kind of spoiled and bougie, but if I really had to clean up out my life, even though I have a nice life, I would think it miserable because I don't like cleaning up. So I'm not even going to introduce that into my day because I don't like it. I'll pay somebody else to do it. Okay. I don't care how much it costs. I'll pay because I don't like it. And when you don't like something, you don't do it. Or you find a way to make yourself like it or take your mind off of it while focusing on something you do love. That is your goal. But this may be step one to it. Like a lot of people might work, but their goal is to start their own business. So while they're working, they could be making a business plan or planning how they want, their office to look or whatever. So that's how you also incorporate doing something you hate with something you love. Now, there's nothing I can do to make myself love cleaning. I've tried it, it don't work. So I just pay somebody to do it. But that's like the only thing. Everything else I can pretty much do. Mhm. I clean up after myself, like little stuff, but I don't like doing big cleaning. I don't vacuum. I don't mop. I don't like to sweep. I don't clean. I don't do any of that stuff. I'll pick up my stuff. I can make up my bed, clean up my makeup. I hate cleaning, like super cleaning. And I'll tell you why. Because some people are like, well, why do you hate that? Because my mom was a clean freak. That's why. And if you're raised by a clean freak, you hate cleaning. Enough said. Okay. Right. Your husband has been gaslighting me. What do I do while I make my exit pretend? What? I don't know. Wrong channel. Okay. Your mom forced you to clean all the time when you were young. Yeah, see? On Saturday morning, it was cleaning and moving furniture and polishing furniture day for children. Okay? So I will never clean again. I'm done. Um Your mom was like that too. I don't know why people do that. Like my kids don't have to clean anything but up after themselves. Ugh, you know, I guess that's the old school way. I don't have cleaning days. We have lazy days. I paid my dues already. Exactly. And you know what? Cleaning services do not cost that much. I promise you. Because you just got go call and get the price. Some of y'all don't even know because you never called. I was curious. I'm like, how much do maids cost? Is it worth it? Yes. Hmm. Right. You're cleaning right now. Okay. So let's get back to the topic because I don't want to talk about cleaning. If you love or have a strong desire for something that you're manifesting, it has to be true desire. Because if you don't really want it or you don't see yourself having it and you don't have that strong desire, chances are when the opportunity pops up, you won't take action. Okay. So make sure when you manifest something and the opportunity presents itself for you to actually be able to attain it, that you're not so lazy and undesirable or you don't have enough will or you really don't love what you're trying to attract. Because a lot of people think that they want something, but they really don't. Because when that opportunity presents itself, they don't take it, you know, or they don't connect the dots because they're not really desiring that thing that they want. Mhm. So right. So, for example, "Oh, I really want $1,000,000." Okay. I love the thought of having $1,000,000. Okay, let's just say that. Do you love the thought of someone offering you, a chance to invest in something that you have money for? That's how it could come, but you don't know. So you have to open your mind and start also recognizing the ways that what you're desiring and manifesting are coming at you. You have to, that's why I say you have to keep your eyes open and be aware or conscious of what you're doing. Because if you truly desired something, any and every opportunity that presented itself that could even lead to it, you would hop on it quick. Okay. You would hop on it quick. Okay. Having it properly manifest, there is no properly because everybody is different. So, the easiest way is having a strong desire for what you want, a love or a passion for what you truly are trying to manifest. And that will help you, you know, because your frequency and your vibration are going to be super high, attracting it to you. So, just like when you use the dark energy method, it's going to do it double. Okay. hmm Um, right. There's more than one road. Exactly. Um, how better see what understand? Write it down. Okay. Could you make a video about the African shaman that was stolen for his blood? There's so many up there. Just go. It's just Google Zulu shaman and 13 bloodlines. It'll all pop up. Okay. The universe works to our advantage. Exactly. Um, let life be your oyster. If you reincarnate, can you come back as a woman if you're a man? I'm pretty sure we have all done that before. Yes, because I remember past lives when I was a man. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Especially if you have a choice. hmm Thank you, Cola. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. What am I coming back as? I don't know. I don't even know when I'm coming back, why I'm coming back. you I don't love anything enough to sell my soul. Well, then don't sell your soul. You can I mean, like, here's my thing. When you manifest, you're not selling anything. You're actually receiving. So if you're like, there's some people that still stuck in superstition and like um whatever, but they're gonna have to find their own way, you know. Uh yeah. You don't want to come back. See, that's what you guys think. You don't want to come back. Some people say that they don't want to come back, but then they want to come right back, or they want to come back eventually because sometimes even if you die, you don't have all the answers. There are going to be people that are alive that know more than you, even after you're dead and are, plasma spirit energy. You're still going to be able to learn from living people, or you can go learn from the other spirits. But once you, let's just say you learn how to do something that can really make you shine and have the life you all never had on earth, wouldn't you want to go back into earth or 3D to execute your plans or your new knowledge? Okay. So a lot of you say, I don't want to come back. That's because you don't have the right tools that you needed the first time around. So it, imagine if you got all the answers, all the tools, all the keys, all the methods, all the ways to guarantee yourself a better and more successful life on earth. Wouldn't you want to come back? And then, yeah, I think you would. Um, oh God, we got the unemployed dudes here today. Okay. Sorry. Got to get rid of the riffraff. You just want to learn as much as you can. Yeah. But see, you will never learn everything in one lifetime. That's why you keep learning even after you transition, as a spirit. You learn there, you learn here, you go back and forth. So I think eventually when you learn certain things, you will want to come back, believe me. Mhm. Or even if you just have, if they, if someone says, well, would you mind going back because there's so many people that don't know anything and they need to be taught, and maybe you can wake them up. Okay, I guess, something like that. Maybe, okay, maybe, sure, why not? As long as I don't have to work and clean, I'm good. you know? So, mhm. Can you manifest? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I know I'm on the right channel, right? These, I ain't even gonna bother with it. These trolls are out early. They must have the third shift. Anyway. A heaven for some, a hell for some. Exactly. So do you think people can predict their death like Tupac? Yeah, if they plan it and fake it, sure. I can predict mine too if I plan it and fake it. um, how do you feel about suicide, Shira? I only feel it's the answer if, like, you believe that. I don't believe it. I mean, unless you're dying, you know how they shoot animals that are in pain and they don't want them to suffer. I think that's a humane cause. But if you just do it because you can't figure out how to solve your issues, then you're going to come back with even tougher issues, not easier issues, because you don't get past you don't graduate from high school if you can't pass the 12th grade. They just put you back in the 12th grade or special ed, or they give you a GED. Okay. So I feel like, right. I feel like you got to figure out how to get past that issue, because no matter what you do, the reason why you had a hard time is because you did not pass. You didn't learn your lesson. And in order to get to the next level, just like in a video game, in order to get to the next level, you got to pass this level. If you die, what do? Start right back over? Or the whole thing starts over, a total reset sometimes. So If you can't figure it out and you don't care that you have to start back and face something even tougher or just as tough, then at least while you're dead, go learn some stuff in the spirit world, then come back, right? That would be smart. hmm Can you manifest by thinking and believing without doing part? You can do whatever you want as long as it works for you, right? If it's working, do it. You're a self law master. Good. So you say you want to talk to your granny, so then talk. Y'all know spirit energy, plasma. It's a frequency, remember? Voice is a frequency, sound is a frequency. Talk. Mhm. Everybody asks me, do I believe in twin flames? No. Or even if I did, I wouldn't want to meet mine. Let's just put it that way. I don't care enough about them to even believe or try to believe. Um, I'm enough. So, like, I know a lot of you guys are still young and your focus is more on finding another person. Okay. Here's the thing about putting all of your energy into finding a twin flame or another person. You take all the emphasis and all the energy away from yourself and becoming a better person. Okay. Because you're too busy looking for something. Just be the best version of yourself. Okay. And you don't have to worry about looking for somebody that was made just for you because everybody gonna want to be your twin flame, not just one person. Okay. Um, please. Because if Nature Boy comes along and tells you you're my twin flame, guess where you're gonna be? Because you believe in such silly things. I'm my own twin flame. I'm two people inside me. There you go. My mirror. How about that? Um, my left brain and my right brain. That's my twin flame. They connected, and now we got the purple flame. Okay, the sacred marriage. That's my twin flame. If you're looking for it in a man, good luck, good luck, good luck. Mm, Twin flames are draining. That's because they're not twin flames. um, mm, so no, don't even waste my time on that. I'm too busy trying to figure out other stuff that's more important. Okay. Yeah. Don't tell me it's raining and you raining. Nobody's raining. It's not raining where I am. It's sunshine. hmm Cool. They had Saturn up there today. Twin flames burn brighter together. Any lights burn bright if you put two of them together. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't waste time with that. I already feel like I'm my own twin flame. So mm, never met it. Never. I don't think I would even want a twin flame unless it was inside of me already. You know. Yes. Be your own twin flame. Exactly. Why would you want somebody else? Because any person could do that. Anybody can be your negative and positive or your man and woman. Anybody can do that. If I'm going to have a twin flame, I'm going to be my own twin flame. You see? Um, and if you think about spirits and quantum physics and the plasma energy and light energy and rays and electric um, frequencies, more than one energy can actually enter a human being, not just one, not just one consciousness, but several, and work together in harmony as one new personality, just like on Steven Universe. That's exactly what they do. When all the gems get together, they make a giant or a giant mind or a giant personality or a giant talented person, and they get done everything they need to get done without having to continuously search for a twin flame. I mean, look at all the great people in history, the greatest people in history. Most of them would never say that they found their twin flame because they were their twin flame and they weren't looking for it because they were already complete within. So, yes, that's how I feel. And a lot of people waste their 20s and 30s searching and trying to be this and trying to be that and trying to control this and trying to control that, only to find out they're never going to find it. Okay. Because they only manifest. And most of the time, they're either going to be both inside you or one's going to be in the spirit realm to help you. You're not most likely going to find it in a male attractive partner close to your same age that's going to marry you. That's like one in a gazillion billion. So, no, I don't waste time on that because I already have it within. Okay. And you can too if you focus on yourself. Your higher self will come to you. Okay. Because your higher self don't want to come to you because you're not ready yet. You're not disciplined yet. You don't vibrate correctly. You're looking everywhere but within. So why would it come? You know? So that's how. How do you focus solely on self? I'm pretty much not around a bunch of people. So there's no one else to really focus on unless it's my kids, but they're at school most of the day. Right. Suicide is a cop out. You'll just be right back to repeat the level that you couldn't pass, just like in a video game. You'll start. It's something that you're supposed to be able to transmute, in whatever issues you're supposed to be able to fix them and transmute them and become stronger, not weaker, you know? No friend zone. Um, I also enjoy being by myself. I don't, yeah. Those people that like to be alone most likely feel complete already, you know? They don't need a bunch of people around them validating them and making them feel special. They already know who they are and what they are, and they're good, you know? So that's what being connected with your higher self feels like. You're not always searching and looking and wanting acceptance. So I also teach that to a lot of ladies to, if you love yourself and you treat yourself well, and men too, if you love yourself, treat yourself well, make yourself a priority, if you're balanced, if you balance everything out, spiritually, physically, and mentally, your higher self will come to you. If you're a hot mess and you're not balanced and you don't know how to do anything and you're grown, your higher self is going to stay exactly in the higher place because it doesn't want your life. Okay, or it doesn't know you need to fix it first. You need to fix yourself and start focusing on with yourself within instead of looking elsewhere for everything. So you can't, yeah. And even sometimes when people want to connect with spirits or deities, if you're vibrating at a certain frequency, they don't want to come to you. Not any good ones anyway. So that's why it's good to be balanced. Mhm. You want, hmm you went to your uncle's open casket funeral as your first funeral? My first funeral was at 4 years old. My uncle died too. I think I told that story. I I wanted to see the body before the funeral. I wanted to see it in the hospital when they did the autopsy. I remember asking, "Who can I see?" I think like when you're that young and you're interested in anatomy, death, and stuff like that, you know you've been here before because like I grew up to be a mortician, right? It's just like, when you take the bar or you have to take a test to pass a state exam and all that license and stuff. Most people have to take it several times. I passed it on the first time. Didn't even study. I had a full-time job while I was going to school. So I feel like, yes, been there, done that before. Um, and mhm. And see, when you do mortuary, it's not the same, especially with the circulatory system. It's actually reversed. You have to name everything in reverse than you would if you were learning it for science or for medical reasons, because you have to actually embalm through the artery and out of the vein, the blood will come. So you have to know things in reverse as well as this way. So you have to learn both sides. You have to learn all religions, or at least some of the things about all religions, how all faiths conduct their funeral rites. The first thing they start teaching you is about ancient Egypt, where preparation of the dead first started. So, yeah, so it's kind of cool that that was my path. And then being so close to death, I realized that once a body was, once a body was deceased, the animation or the energy that was once there is what made it a person, not the physical body. So to be around death all the time was like, you know that there's more. You know it. Because what you have is an empty vessel. And even the smile on someone's face is the smirk. Now, the way that they held their mouth is totally different after death. It's like, instead of animated, there's only a certain way that your energy can animate your face. Even if they made a robot or a clone of you, it still couldn't pull it off. It still couldn't do it. It could try, but it wouldn't be able to do it. So you already know that there's a conscious energy that animates your body, because if you're working as closely as I did with death, you understand on a whole nother level. hmm So, love is not law, since Michael Jackson will come back in 2019. Y'all, see, y'all, did y'all hear what I talked about yesterday on the mirror dimension? As long as you think he's coming back, that's all he needs to stay hid. Y'all see what I'm saying? Um, yeah, yeah, he ain't coming back, y'all. Y'all done treated him too bad. He's out. He's enjoying his life. So yeah, and I found some weird stuff yesterday because I was researching. And do y'all remember that movie This Is It? His last rehearsals that he recorded on film grade quality, expensive cameras. Um, well, at the end, when he was giving his speech and everybody was holding hands, I found some huge, huge information there. Um, and I might share the pictures in a group or tell y'all in another video. But yeah, he was definitely leaving a message right there. Um, so maybe I'll talk about that the next video. hmm Have you ever seen someone take their last breath? Nope. But I've heard someone breathe after or exhale after they were already dead. The air escaped their lungs and the dead body groaned. It was like, ugh. Because when the air leaves your lungs, it still rolls over your vocal cords. So, yeah, experienced that. But never seen anyone take their last breath, fortunately. I've seen a rat take its last breath or a mouse. We were walking around and there was this little sweet, innocent mouse that was like on the ground next to Michael's shopping center. And I don't know if it got hit by a car, if it was poisoned or whatever, but it was like sitting there on its back, taking its last breaths. And we had like a drink. So we put some water down for the mouse. I don't know if it's lemonade or water to have his last little drink. And we thought we were going to help it. So we went into the store and then we came out and he had, or she, whatever it was, had died. No. Mhm. But at least he had one last sip of drink. Um, but did y'all ever see that video with the mouse that got in the trap and then you see like a light shoot up, like its spirit shoot up out of it? That was cool. Okay. Y'all have to excuse me if if I seem insensitive about it. I'm sorry. Um, I just saw someone say it was messing them up. I'm sorry. That's why I kind of stopped doing that series because there's too many sensitive people, and I'm so unsensitive when it comes to certain things. So I'm sorry if I made anybody feel some type of way. I have to be more sensitive and think about other people's feelings because when you're in that industry, you have to draw a line like between emotions. That's why it was, you know, it's a numbing industry. I'll say that. hmm You had a patient that was in the process of dying, and she was screaming that they are coming to get her, and she is burning up now. Ooh, girl, she went to the sun. Yup. hmm She was being recycled, definitely. It doesn't mean she was a bad person. See, that's what a lot of people base their behavior on. Oh, if you're good, you're gonna leave. You're gonna go to heaven. If you're bad, you're going to hell. Um, it doesn't matter if you can't escape and you're the energetic magnetic pull of the sun's magnetic field, you will get taken into the fire to be recycled. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Read all those texts, those books that I talk about. Research and study because that they tell you how to escape all of them, and I've told you in videos as well. hmm Your hospice nurse and death doesn't bother you. See, it's just a transition, and if you don't know how to transition properly, you may be recycled. A recycled soul to be put back and reborn to live and start all over without choice. Right. Hmm. Um, yep, hell is a mindset, not a place. Hell can be on earth. Hell can be when you die and then you can't escape and you go right back into a womb and then be born again without being able to choose what you want to do. Hmm. Death is inevitable, of course. It's not about good or bad. It's it's not only selective people will go to heaven. Yeah, exactly. The ones that know how to leave the ionosphere and not get caught up in the sun's electromagnetic field. Those people will. But they have to be, see, a lot of people don't know how to interpret the Bible. When they say you must be righteous, righteous means balanced. Just so y'all know, it doesn't mean good or bad, it means balanced. Balanced in spirituality, mental, and physical. You know, your mind has to be balanced. Exactly. Because if not, your your frequency and your charge are going to be off. You won't know where to go, where to if you do become some plasma energy, you're not going to know how to activate yourself. You're not going to know where to go in the ionosphere to be able to escape the sun's magnetic energy pool. You're not going to know any of this. So only the righteous who are balanced in spirituality, mental, and physical will be able to leave. Just because you're good and you obey and you are a sheep does not guarantee you or even teach you how to even get out. You're just going to be recycled and made and told the same thing over and over. And you'll believe it even more the next time because it seems familiar. So that's why I try to teach people to go and do their research. If you keep repeating the same thing over and over, but don't know how to decode it, it doesn't make it any more true. It doesn't make it any more true. It just makes it a repeat of what you just already said. So, making sure you don't fall back into the trap of believing something because you've been told it lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Once you question that belief, that is your first key to freedom. Once you question it. Now, a lot of people were raised in religion. And even though it was their culture, their custom, how they socialized, they wanted more in life and they knew there was more in life because they have been through this probably many, many times. And they finally got their own courage to ask a question. And that's where it starts, by asking a question. And after you ask that question, then your journey begins. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure, you are getting better and better as time goes by. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try. Did I ever pick up energies or spirits on a corpse around your job? No, because they were gone. They were empty vessels. That's all I picked up. Um, they were already gone. Now, in the cemetery, it's a different story. Because in a cemetery, a lot of times those souls are trapped. Those energies are trapped. Or they don't know where to go. Because when they bury you facing the wrong way, first of all, because they're trying to recycle you. They bury you facing the east. So if you should rise out of your body, you're facing the sun. Mm-hmm. Go look it up. They face you to the east. Back in the old days, like in the old Western days, if you were a criminal or if you were bad, they face you the opposite way, which was probably the best way. Backfired on them, right? They would face you west. Mhm. So, that's why I'm just gonna get cremated. Okay. Um, and also they also try to trap your energy too. Being a mortician, I see why. They trap you. They trap all that energy. But like when you die, your soul leaves, but they're still trapping some of your energy still in your body. Mhm. That's why in ancient Egypt they mummified so that your physical DNA that is attached to your spiritual energy, they can access, that they can clone it, they can use all types of methods to clone you or to get your tissue samples and all that kind of stuff. Some people can't be cloned, some people can. Um, but still they have your physical DNA as a body. Mhm. I'm not really worried about that, but I don't want my body here. I don't want it here. I mean, you could spread some of my ashes. You can have my body as ashes where you can't extract my DNA, but I don't want my corpse here. How about that? Mhm. Mhm. Right. I'm going to be cremated. Yes, crematorium. Burn me, baby. Burn me and scatter my ashes, some in the ocean and some on the earth. Mhm. Just like the star. Foot in the water, foot on the earth, looking up to the sky. I'm out. What about organ donation? What about it? I'm not donating anything but my old clothes to the Goodwill. Mhm. How do you feel about people turning their ashes into diamonds? It's a prism for light to shine through. It's a gemstone. Um, I mean, I don't know. It's still a rock, still part of the earth. I don't see anything wrong with it. Mhm. But you will have to absorb other people's vibrations if they wear it. But you won't. I don't think you'll be conscious of it. I don't know. Okay. So vibrate, desire, love is the easiest way to manifest something that you truly want. You know, even if it's a goal, a physical goal, you know, if you love yourself enough, if you love um, something so much, you're constantly going to be vibrating in that frequency, which means it's constantly coming to you. Hmm. Not that type of love, but love and desire of self and of the things that you want in life. A lot of people just think love means something that's lust. It's not love, you guys. It's just attraction between a man and a woman. That's all it is. It's attraction. Okay. When I'm talking about love, I'm talking about passion and desire for something. Most people love something that gives them purpose or that they're passionate about. And people have a talent. Some people have a love of knowledge. Some people have a love of art, and they are artists. Some people have a love of um, becoming the best version of themselves and just, helping other people. That's what love is. Love between a man and a woman is A, conditional, B, based in chemical and lust. It's great because, we're going to make children that we're going to truly love as well. Some, and if you don't know how to love, then it means you don't love yourself. So that's one of the humanity's main issues is that they want to love or they want to be loved, but they don't bother to love themselves first. And that's why they can never get it right. You can't get it right if you don't even know how to do it because you don't even have it within. So it's just like hiring somebody for a job that they have no experience on, never, no education on, no expertise on, only seen it done or heard about it being done. It doesn't make sense. Mhm. Mhm. Is there a way to cleanse the energy off wigs and weaves and hair? Let me tell y'all something about wigs and weaves and hair. Most of the time, wherever this hair came from, is probably that person is probably going to be way more pure and good and higher vibrating than most people that put the weaves on their head. Okay, you should be absorbing that energy because I'm not lying. Okay, um, I'm just saying, like y'all are worried about some bad energy, but they probably are going to be more higher vibrating and pure than anybody you know. Okay. I'm just saying. sometimes sometimes you can be too spiritual and then just go backwards. You're gonna be up there cleansing your weed with some sage. Weave. Get this third world country vibe out my hair. Okay, whatever. I keep it. Shoot. I might have some good dreams or something. I don't know. It's so funny because everything that people want to get rid of and push away is actually what can make them more powerful. You know, silly superstitions that people just accept instead of question and research and think about. I keep my mind super open so that I can benefit from the open mind, not just what people say, what people heard. Well, I think this and I think that. You know. Hmm. Most of the people donating hair are to temples in Indian. They practice yoga. They're vegans. They have, yeah, see, everything you're trying to be, this wig already is. That's why I don't. Should we be cautious about Ouija board sessions? I try to be more open minded. Fear is the only thing that makes you vibrate to attract more things to be afraid of. That's why I try to teach about spirit and energy in a scientific way so that you can throw the old superstitions away. If you a negative energy or frequency can only influence you, but you still have free will. If you like, if you're drunk or on drugs and you're passed out, okay, so yeah, that's I would be more worried about that than some hair. Someone says wigs offer you protection. And then you don't have to do your hair under it either. Okay. You seem to attract dark spirits and people, but I feel like I'm a light being for the most part. Why could this be? Everybody's a light being, baby. Everybody is a light. So, what type of light being are you? Just because you're a light being doesn't mean anything. It means because everybody's plasma energy, which is light, once you die. So, what type of light energy are you? Are you a negative one? Are you a positive one? Are you, are you vibrating on a higher frequency? Are you on a lower frequency? Because there's different types of lights and there's different frequencies of lights. Like for me, I have no superstition. I will be on a Ouija board in a cemetery with a wig on in a thunderstorm and be fine. Okay. So Nothing like that bothers me because I've done it all. I'm not scared of anything because I understand stuff, you know? Don't bother me because I know things, and the things that I know don't make me afraid to do certain things. How to leave negative people behind leaving a place. Negative people? You mean like physical people? Don't take them with you. Knowledge is key, exactly. Um, I like Pisces so much. Oh, mhm. But India is a country of many contradictions. So is America. Okay. It's called duality. Okay. So my topic was you know, love is law, vibrating on a frequency of strong desire and strong passion for something is going to attract it to you faster. So it's a way to manifest something as well. Um, that's why you see a lot of successful people who love what they do for a living, and they keep getting more and more opportunity because they love what they do. So they're attracting more to do that they love. And so opportunities get better and better and better because they love what they do. So it's almost like your desire is so strong that your frequency is constantly vibrating on that level all day, every day, when you sleep, when you wake up, because it's in your subconscious mind. And when you wake up, you're thinking about it. When you're doing it, you're vibrating high because you're loving it. And when you're not doing it, you're thinking about what is my next thing going to do? What am I going to do? You're planning to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you truly love something and enjoy doing it and have a strong passion and desire for something, you will be successful because you're going to attract more to love because your frequency is going to attract it. So that's what they mean when they say that. I know it's like all cheesy sounding, but basically it's the law of attraction times however much you desire. That's it. Okay. I mean, think about it. Y'all know back in the 90s, people loved playing video games so much. Now that there's an industry, there's YouTube, there's stuff to get paid to just play video games. That was unheard of. Parents would be like, "You better get off that video game. You're just, wasting your life." Now, those same people probably grew up and became like big time YouTube gamers and make a lot of money, make more than their parents did probably. Why? Because they loved it on a frequency so high and they didn't care. They just went for their desire, went for the, you know, did what did that. Just like many other things. Just like narcissistic chicks. They love themselves so much, they took a million selfies and put them on Instagram. Now they paid. These you don't have to be a moral, good, upstanding citizen, but you got to be balanced and you got to know what you love and you got to know what you got a passion for in order to be successful. It's good to be good. It's nice to be nice, but it's not necessary to be successful. You just have to have that strong passion, that strong desire. And with that strong passion and desire, will automatically be there. Okay. So there's no such thing as luck. Everything you do is a choice that leads to the next opportunity or the next thing. So everything, even if it's just a thought, there is no luck. There's only choice. So we can say, oh, it's lucky because it's something that we're used to saying, and I say it, but there's no coincidence and there's no luck. There's only choice. That's why when you watch movies about going back in time, that they can actually go back and change stuff and things change. Not because they can't go back and change somebody's luck. How they gonna do that? They can't go back and change a coincidence. So it's all choice and a bunch of things that line up to give you this result. So remember, just because you feel lucky, you're just attracting. See, luck is a trick because you feel like something good is going to happen to you because you believe in luck. So therefore, you attract things to make you feel lucky. Okay? There you go. A lot of things that people do are to trick your own mind into attracting what you want. Like, honestly, a lot of things that we do that we think are working is really just a trick to get you to vibrate on a certain frequency. That's all it is. And if you do that and it works, instead of taking the credit yourself, you're going to give the credit away to luck or coincidence or, you know, whatever. But it was really your frequency that brought it to you. Okay. Mm hmm. I'm tired of these like unemployed little kids thinking they grown because they can curse. Look, I can curse all day, every day. I know it's fun when you're young, though, right? Okay. You get offended when people call you lucky. It takes away credit for my own work. Exactly. But see, you can also use that so people don't start hating. Like, oh, yeah, it was luck, girls, coincidence. Oh, chalk it up. Keep up the good work, Ashira. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 777 donation. Karuna. Oh, that means I gotta go. So I'm gonna see y'all later. And y'all tune in tomorrow, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 Central, and 8:30 East Coast time for my live call with Sophia Stewart. Okay. Y'all are gonna like it. I'm gonna try my best to get her to talk on some deep stuff instead of just, everything about the Matrix and stuff, because we already know that backstory. Of course, she's gonna talk about a little bit, but we want to get down to the nitty gritty on some deep stuff. Thank you. I'm excited too. I'm going to talk to her tonight on the phone, and then we're going to collaborate tomorrow at that time. So I'll make a little announcement and put it up so y'all remember. So y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.